YouTube fam, a new day, new beginnings, another update on my nonprofit journey. If you've seen the previous video starting my journey, the first thing I kind of talked about was having a passion and researching, checking around in the community to see if there was anyone else doing the same type of work, I should say, that I'm looking to do, and to kind of speak with the vets in the game to kind of help me go further. I did check around. So that led me to step 2. What I'm doing now in my journey is using my resources. I'm gonna drop below in the comments some helpful resources in groups on social media that have helped me along the way. Very, very helpful. Again, I'm a nonprofit newbie. This is all new to me. First time even in the business world, I should say. First time starting a nonprofit. So I really want to make sure I'm doing everything right. That's why I started this YouTube channel, to share my journey. So you all can have insight with me and kind of work together, and we grow and everything together on this journey. We're learning and growing together. So this past week, after I realized that there's really not another organization in my community that's doing the work that I'm seeking out to do, I went ahead and went on Facebook and I searched nonprofit groups. Oh my. Best thing ever, because I came across a group, nonprofit for newbies, and I'm going to put the links down below. How to start a nonprofit. Blacks in nonprofit. Black nonprofit deserve grants too. Oh wow, it's so many. It's research. Like you're doing a group search on, if you're on Facebook, look on Facebook. Also, if you're on Clubhouse, it's a lot of rooms with leaders talking about starting a nonprofit. It's just so many resources out there. Search the web. So step 2, that's my journey, is researching. So that's what I'm recommending. Anyone else in the same steps that I'm in the beginning, like and want to kind of know how to get over to the next step, that definitely helped me joining the Facebook group, because inside of that group they are able to take those questions and boom boom boom, one if one person do not know it, it's open to so many others, and if they cannot assist, they can tag others who have knowledge in that background to reach out to you. So when I say this is the best thing ever, let's use social media to our advantage and get the resources and we need to make our businesses successful. I feel that there's no way we should be struggling, because there's so many people out there that's willing to help for free. Let me say that, for free, because what I've also learned, that when you're starting a nonprofit, you're going to find that there's a lot of nonprofit consultant businesses. So, and I'm not mad at them. We actually need them, because so many nonprofit businesses are actually coming more of a, in communities, and we want to make sure they set up correctly. So you have these nonprofit consultants that will come in and help, and each consultant that I've seen, fees varies, but if that's something that you would consider, hey, I really don't have the time to take this on, I really want someone else to come in and do it for me, you can definitely reach out to a consultant and see what the fees range. I'm just starting out. I really want to learn hands-on how to get the business started. So I started by doing the research, asking questions, by knowing what I can do to run this nonprofit on my own, instead of having a consulting group come in, or consulting group or person, I should say. They're not all groups. Sometimes it just may be a single person running the business. You may work with a firm or a larger group, but to each his own. My journey is sharing with you me doing it and researching, just me and my board. So step 2 was me doing the research. So that's what I'm recommending. If after you've realized that you want to start a nonprofit, definitely join you some social media groups so they can help, so you can have someone on hand that you can I've met so many people already, you know, that have reached out to me and offer assistance. So it's amazing having someone in your corner already to help. Step 2 is having in mind a board members. Do you have someone that you already know that you can reach out to, that you know have a passion for what you're doing, and want to, you know, be hands-on as well? Like I've read, I should say, a lot of times already that people share their experience where they have board members that's just not helpful at all. So you really want to kind of stay away from those type of people being in the on your board if they're not going to be able to input, to help take the organization where you want it to go. So one thing that helped me there is a podcast, and it's called Nonprofit Unplugged by Shakira Releford. And I recommend, and I'm gonna put her link down below, but her podcast really helped me with selecting board members. And I'm gonna recommend it as well, because I was able to make notes on what I needed. It kind of gave me more insight of who I wanted on my board, and I would definitely recommend you sitting down and taking a listen. Definitely add her podcast on, because it works. Her information is very helpful, so it helped me, and I feel that if you're in the same journey with me, just starting, it will help you as well. So after I got my board members, that's next that I did last week. You know, again, this is just giving you an update on everything I have done so far. I've added myself in some Facebook groups, nonprofit groups, so I can stay, you know, up to date, kind of see where everyone else is sharing their experience, I should say. And then I selected my board members, and next I filed my articles of incorporations with the state. I've had I think it asks for like your mission. Here, I got it right here. It has the name of your corporation, the purpose of your organization, name, address, and your board members. It asks for your board members on your articles of incorporation. The initial directors and officers shall be the following person in position. And you have director, president, secretary, and treasurer. So those are the main ones that the IRS require you to have on the board, those 3 titles. And then, you know, of course, you add on as needed for your organization. But file the articles of incorporation. Then I obtained my EIN number from the IRS website. And once I had that information, I went around to different banks to see what did I need to start a business account. I will tell you, different banks do different things, so definitely check around. But for my particular bank that I use in Mississippi, I needed my articles of incorporation, I needed my EIN information, and that was it. I had, and my papers from the as well from the Secretary of State from that I filed. So once I had that information, I was able to go ahead and open a business bank account. It was $100 to open the account. And because I wanted to be able to have the donations to come in, and for me to be able to analyze my funds that's coming into the organization, we decided that it was best to do PayPal. So we have the bank account that we created linked to PayPal. We also have Cash App, and we also have, we advise, they can send check or money order to the P.O. Box. So those are the ways currently we have set up for our donations. So yeah, that's about where I made it. And I filed my 501c3 status. I filed the application to have that status, tax exempt status. So that's where I'm at. So I'm still here. I still have hair on my head. I did not go crazy. I'm still saying I want to have this nonprofit. So it didn't scare me away. It was not too bad. I continue into the second week and it's doing good. I'm going to reiterate again. I could not have done it alone without the help of the people from my Facebook family, the groups, the podcasts. Definitely, again, take advantage of those. I'm going to put the links down below because it helped me when I did not understand the forms online. I reached out and asked questions in the group and they were able to help. So please, 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 if you're starting and you just feel like you don't have any help, you have help. You have a lot of help. Just add those groups on Facebook. If you're on Clubhouse, you can add on Clubhouse as well. Search nonprofit. It's so many nonprofit leaders on there as well that will help. So that's where I'm at. We're cooking with grease now. We got things going. We got our articles of incorporations filed. We have our EIN number. We have obtained our bank account, and we have filed for our tax exempt status. Woo-hoo. Now, I will say, just reading the comments from others that it's been taking 60 to 90 days, so we're waiting. We're waiting on that. So I will keep you posted to let you know how it's going as far as with the 501c3 status and the application status, and that's it. That's I'm nothing else right now. So I will follow back up with you guys in another video. Again, if you have any suggestions, you want to share resources that you feel that can help, please comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you feel that this is something that you're interested in. You're new, you're not sure where to start, you're on your non-profit journey as well, and we can share our stories together. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will have another update for you next week.